This week's premieres include a return to Hogwarts, a Sex Pistols origin story, a bunch of bad superheroes, and a whole lot of dancing with ourselves. Landon, tell us more about it.
You're a wizard, Dumbledore. And rumor has it, this old Dumbledore is woke to the idea that Gellert Grindelwald, a dark wizard, is on the move and looking to seize the wizarding world. With old and new beasts galore and the stakes higher than ever, Dumbledore and a team of wizards and witches set out on a once-in-a-lifetime mission to save their world as they know it. Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore become available on HBO Max May 30th. Now, with the tagline of Live for the Music, Die for the Revolution, FX is premiering its new limited series Pistol, which revolves around the infamous punk band, the Sex Pistols. This 6-episode series, directed by Academy Award winner Danny Boyle, gives fans an inside look at some of the most emblematic moments in Pistols history, being largely inspired by guitarist Steve Jones' memoir titled Lonely Boy: Tales from a Sex Pistol. So if you're down with a band whose mission was to kick this country awake even if it killed them, check out Pistol on FX May 31st. The boys are back on screen, the boys are back on screen. Oh yeah, that's right, Prime Video's hit series The Boys is back for a 3rd season. And after a year of calm, there is just something wrong with Homelander. If you're unfamiliar with the series, which is based off the comic of the same name, The Boys follows a universe where those with superpowers are recognized as heroes and work for a corporation that monetizes them, which honestly is just generally uncool. And that's where The Boys come in, looking to bring down the corrupt renegades and restore the faith. So if you like a little comedy with your superhero action and are down to binge 2 incredible seasons in just a few days, Season 3 of The Boys returns June 3rd, only on Prime Video. And finally, we head to a strip club in the fictional city of Chucalissa, Mississippi. Yes, you heard me right. P-Valley is back for a 2nd season, continuing the storylines of several employees working at the club, The Pink. This drama, which is an adaptation of a play created by executive producer Katori Hall, has not only received multiple nominations, but had its first season directed entirely by females. Super cool! So grab the glitter and head on over to Starz June 4th for the much anticipated return of P-Valley.
You know what? Aside from Euphoria, we probably talk about The Boys more than any other series here on What to Watch Live. And if Landon's song has not convinced you to finally watch it, you know, I just don't know what to tell you. You gotta get on board with The Boys.
They're back on screen. They're back on screen, David.
They are back on screen. And in this week's finales, we say farewell to Elizabeth Moss, Andrew Garfield, John Bernthal, and that rat in the kitchen. Quam, hit us with the details.
The HBO Max crime drama miniseries, We Own the City, will be coming to a close. Based on the book of the same name, We Own the City follows the rise and fall of the Baltimore Police Department's Gun Trace Task Force. Members of the task force were found guilty of corrupt practices that included illegally seizing money from suspected criminals and innocent civilians alike. We Own the City finales on May 30th. Speaking of non-fiction books turned into miniseries, Under the Banner of Heaven is a Hulu original series that follows Andrew Garfield as Detective Jeb Pry. When the detective is investigating the murder of a Mormon mother and her child, his faith is tested when the investigation leads him to look into the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Under the Banner will come to a close on June 2nd. Also finaling on June 2nd is the TBS cooking show Rat in the Kitchen. This reality series has an interesting take on cooking shows as it sees a mix of professional chefs and home cooks compete to make the most impressive dish. However, one of the chefs is an imposter and is determined to sabotage the dishes. The other contestants must figure out who the rat is if they want to keep their cash prize. Rat in the Kitchen will finale on June 2nd on TBS. The Apple TV Plus original series, Shining Girls, will be coming to a close on June 3rd. Years after a near-fatal attack that left Kirby Mazzacari in a state of constant shifting realities, she learns that a new murder is linked to her assault. She teams up with a veteran reporter to understand her ever-changing present and confront her past. The final episode of Shining Girls will come to Apple TV Plus on June 3rd. The season finale of The Fear the Walking Dead will air on June 5th. Serving as a prequel to the iconic Walking Dead series, Fear the Walking Dead takes place at the onset of the zombie apocalypse. Watch as survivors have to learn to navigate a new world that is overrun by zombies. Fear the Walking Dead will come to a close on June 5th on AMC.